In question 2 then we're looking at functions, and more specifically in part A we're looking at inverse functions, part B we're looking at composite functions, and part C we're looking at transformations of functions. So in part A then, find the inverse of -1. So we can think about this, or another way of thinking about this is that we have some input A for which f of A gives us -1. In other words, how do we undo this? How do we work backwards from an output of -1 to find the input? Well, on the graph we can find this out graphically by looking to find this output. So we're looking for an output of -1, so we can draw a horizontal line across here at -1 and recognize that if our output is -1, our input must be 5. So f of 5 gives us -1, so the inverse of -1 would give us 5. In part B then, find f of -1. So this is a composite function, and the easiest way to think about this is to start by the function closest to the number, so here f of -1, and we can see that if our input is -1, our output would be 2. So f of -1 is 2, so in effect then we want to find f of 2. So if our input is 2, we can see that our output will be 1. So the answer for that will be 1. Part C then, on the same diagram, sketch a graph of y equals f of brackets -x. So we should recognize that in this form, this means that we are transforming the function by reflecting it in the y-axis. So to reflect it in the y-axis, we know it's going to cross this point, and via symmetry we can see it's going to go through this point, and also it's going to go down through here. So your sketch should be symmetrical and something like that.